Hey, what is good, fam? Welcome to episode 10 of Speaking of Which podcast. Got my boy John here with me.
I got my man Aaron here with me.
Let's go.
Man,
Let's
y'all
go.
already know Spotify, episode 10.
Mm-hmm.
You can also do the playlist on Spotify,
Colossal Radio.
Apple Music, and you can also submit a song now too if you want to be on the playlist.
Let's go.
So yeah,
And make sure to comment your hot takes for our next episode in the comments. So we definitely want to see the spiciest. Get it off your chest.
yes sir.
The hot takes, please comment. Say what you got to say, and then you will be featured in the next episode.
Say it with your chest, though. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, show your chest hairs, you know? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
What we got going, man?
Right,
we
man.
doing gas, middle, ass?
All right, we're going to talk about this YEAT project, you know, Geek, what is it, Geek Talk? What is it, Geek Pack?
Geek Pack.
Geek
I
Pack.
believe it was Geek Pack.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sheet
man.
Rock, whatever. So,
Yo, honestly, I just let it bump in the whip, man. I just rode around to it. It's what we expect, of course. You know, Yeat is gonna bring that. Hey,
you're not my friend. Like,
what the problem at?
yeah, that came back.
Yeah. So that leak, I don't even know the song name. I'm gonna just call it Laundromat for now. I'm gonna just call it Laundromat.
I think it's called. No, it's some shit like that.
Yo, I'm dead.
It's called Dub. It's called Dub.
Dove.
Okay,
It's called Dove for sure.
Yeah.
Man, so that leaked like 6 months ago.
Some shit like that.
And
Twisty P
was twisting his P to that song crazy, man. He's the one that made it go viral. Honestly, he's
Basically.
probably a big reason why Yeat
He's
is
definitely
even, like,
an ingredient.
on.
An ingredient to Yeat's success for sure.
Exactly. So yeah, we got that song. I'm gonna call it Laundromat. Screw the name.
The Uzi tracks though, let's talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
How you feel about the first one?
The first one, man. I was happy to hear Uzi in his bag, man.
Uzi
he sounded confident, you know.
Uzi carried that shit. You know I fuck with Yeat's part, but Uzi came with that sauce.
Yeah.
He
Honestly,
came with
Yeat,
that.
he did not. It was calm. His verse was calm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Uzi just stole the show, like you said, bro.
He came in the room and said, "Nah, I'm taking this shit over,
man.
But the second track, though, the second Uzi track, Throwaway. That's a throwaway track for sure. I'm sure they got like at least 15 songs together and they chose that.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was definitely not as good as the first one.
Oh.
And that's to be expected. Like, whenever you have multiple tracks, you're going to compare. But
it was okay. Like, it was even like the beat, like, I think it was a part where the beat came in and Uzi was like off beat or some shit. I don't know. It was so generic. It's a very generic track.
And it just came out last night, so I probably heard it like 3 times, and I already know. Out of the two, I'm definitely picking the first one because
Big Tonkas.
Uzi went crazy on that.
The
shit.
song Way Back, that's my favorite track on there. It's definitely super, super smooth. Fuck with that shit. The 100,000, that shit's so hard. It's definitely a calm track. One of his most calmer.
Yeah, man. Yeat just building on top of what he's already established, and it's obvious that he's not going to stop. Nope. You know what I'm saying?
Geek
so
back.
We might still get a Uzi and Geeker
That'll
collab,
be lit,
man.
That'll be lit. And I'll definitely love a music video for that Big Tonka track.
Yes.
That shit would
Please
go
let me
crazy.
shoot that. Imagine.
Z.
Put that in the universe.
Yeah, that shit would be insane. Nah, but it's gas though. It's gas.
It's gas.
If you're a Yeat fan, you gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
If you're not, to the people that you don't fuck with that shit, come on, man.
And low key, you can catch us at Yeat show in Brooklyn, man. When is it? April what?
I have no idea, but I'm trying to go to Irving Plaza too. Oof. Too expensive though.
Yeah.
Broke out.
What we got next, man?
All right, so Rage Music, okay? Who started it? Who started that shit, fam? Who are at least some quick names that come to your head?
I'm gonna go with a few like technically OGs,
Okay.
and
First of all, real quick, what do you define rage music? Because some people might determine that differently.
I'd say any type of hip hop that
Mm.
can that you can mosh pit to. So it's either trap, it can be hip hop on some Flatbush Zombie shit.
I have a different
Um,
take on that, actually.
yeah, I feel like it's basically your way of riding a beat and showcasing emotion at a show. You
Mm.
know, it's basically it's not. I wouldn't compare it to metal or like screamo mosh pitting because they actually like kick each other in the face and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that might happen at a Cardi show,
Yeah.
maybe, but amongst what we listen to, it's really some just vibing, letting your emotions out,
I think rage is
sweating.
completely different than what I think it is.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like a lot of the youth would agree with me that rage is a specific kind of beat, it's a specific sound. Like for example, like Trip at Night, that was like the peak of it. You know, those kind of beats that very grungy like the song The Grinch, that's a rage type beat. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a song that you can mosh pit to.
I would
Rage is
say
more of a sound.
and I was gonna mention the OGs, like people like OG Mako.
Bitch, you guessed it. Fuck nigga on sight.
Yeah.
He really paved the way for rage music.
I feel
you know
you,
what
but
I'm
I
saying?
think yeah.
OG Mako,
I
even
feel
that
you.
Japanese,
I feel you.
that Japanese guy Ichima, I think his name is.
Digimon? What the fuck you talking
Nah,
about?
I'm a
No, I
put
probably know it, but
yeah,
let me
but yeah,
see.
people like that, and then we had Travis Scott in interviews in like 2013,
Hmm.
14 talking about rage and letting the rage out.
Raging and, having fun and expressing good feelings is something I plan on just like doing and spreading across the globe. I just need air and a mic. Yeah, I don't need a stage to fucking perform, no. We just need something to stand on. It can be somebody.
And Uzi, he even had a whole chain, a whole album, Love Is Rage. So I feel like it's just invoking emotion at a show and just, vibing hard. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Cause for example, like Trippie Redd I think is in the forefront of that. I don't know if
Really?
yeah,
I think Travis Scott is.
but it's a different sound though. That's a different sound.
That's rage. I
Yeah,
would,
they're
for me,
raging, but it's not rage music.
rage, I mean, rage,
Like the rage sound now is not that.
I
It's a
mean,
certain type of beat. Like for example, the song "Fire in My Heart," Trippie Redd. That could be. Oh, that's this song right here. Like filthy beats. That to me is
pause it.
rage.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Nah, we good.
But,
But
but
that's how
yeah.
I look at rage.
So that's new age rage to me.
Okay, yeah, that's
That's
it. But
new age rage.
but-
Where Filthy came in the last 2 years,
that's where I thought the question derived from. Like, who started this new wave of rage?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, OG Mako, Ichima, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi
Pokemon.
Vert. Nah, he's hard, bro, and you definitely heard the song.
I probably did.
Yeah, but
I know what you're saying though. I got what
even
you're saying.
people even mosh pit
Denzel
to
Curry too.
people
boy. You
even
could
mosh
put
pit to
him-
Young Lean. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
rage could be a multitude of disciplines of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know how like Trippie Redd be posting like y'all want love or rage, you know? It's like the way I see it is like a certain type of beat or the way it sounds.
New age wave definitely started with Trippy with like songs with Playboy Cardi, Mr. Rage and shit
I
like
wouldn't
that.
say it started with that. Hell no, that was like the peak of it, in my opinion.
So what in terms of new age rage, who started that?
I would say X is kind of like a pioneer of that. It's like
Very true, very true.
I would say
I didn't
X.
even think of him.
X is kind of like it wasn't like the techno-ish type grungy beats. It was more like the real dark, like Ronnie J, like really grungy type shit.
Even lo-fi type shit. It
Yeah,
was
like
like
just
lo-fi.
just like the songs where he's like screamo shit. That's kind of like I feel like the start of it, and then like maybe I guess Uzi definitely had a little bit to say about that. But I don't know. I feel
That
like
is
Trippie
true.
Redd is definitely up there with his old shit, like his raspy voice, Trippy. That's you could say that.
I can
You know?
definitely agree with that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Even
boy.
Ski Mask too, you know. Um, shit. Who else, man? Who else is going crazy
Like
now?
for the new age, I mean, like Ray, like it's a certain sound. So I mean, I may not know everybody that exists, but at least I think Trippy is kind of and X and shit like that. Like
So is Yeet taking on that now?
I would say, yeah, you could say it's kind of like a,
That's Rage, yeah.
you could say that shit. I would say it's kind of getting, cause now it's more like the plug and B shit. I feel like
Well, that's some artists, but
yeah, I feel like Trip at Night, Whole Lot of Red, those are like peak like Rage type albums.
yep, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Those were kind of like the ending of what I was talking about, like how the OGs took it
Yeah.
and made it what it was.
Like the
And
song Few by
that
your
was
boy
like,
Scene.
and now the new age Rage is what we have now, you know.
That's the kind of like the your boy Scene. Like that song Few, that's a Rage song.
Yep. Yep.
That's how I see it.
Shout out to Scene, man.
Shout out to Scene. Big facts.
Got a few designer friends.
Yeah,
no
man.
cap.
Y'all let us know who started this whole Rage shit. Because we could go way back to, I don't know, Tyler the Creator shows or.
Yeah.
But that's that. I wouldn't consider that Rage music at all. But
Especially not new age Rage.
nah.
Yeah.
But I got another interesting question for you, my boy, since, you know, you got a little ties in the industry and whatnot, right? So, you know what a cosign is,
Low-key.
right? You know what a cosign is,
Yes,
right?
sir.
All right. So, if you were an up-and-coming artist, or not even if you were, how do you feel about, you know, a lot of these new up-and-coming artists, they always get that one cosign from another rapper that's quote-unquote popping or big. Does it benefit them or hurt them in the long run? What do you
I
think?
strongly believe that the cosign is everything.
Really?
Look at Drake. Look at Nicki. Look at even
You mean that
Tyga.
you mean somebody else co-signing Drake or
Yeah,
Drake
Wayne.
co-signing someone else? Oh, okay.
Yes, Wayne co-signing Drake, Nicki, Tyga. You know, Gunna being
Yeah.
being put on by Thug. You know, the cosign is everything. Honestly,
So you think
it's
it's
tough
not
to make it
possible
without
to
a
do it?
cosign.
You think so?
Yeah, because, I mean, maybe a close example was Young Dolph because he himself didn't fuck with anybody. So he kind of like built his shit on his own and then he kind of expanded. But there's not
yeah.
many examples of people not getting a cosign and being at a really crazy level. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I can't really think of many because
Because
everybody,
Travis had a cosign, right?
Travis had a few cosigns.
T.I. and all this shit, right?
Even
Yeah.
Ferg early on, like Ferg has a song with his former like partner.
Trying to think of a rapper. What about Lil Yachty? Didn't really have a cosign.
Yeah, he definitely did. QC is a cosign.
Yeah, but
But
that
then he had
that
that
came out.
song-
That came after like one night and shit.
No, it didn't. I don't believe so.
At first, yeah, it did. When it blew up on SoundCloud, yeah, it did.
But then he got the cosign.
There was
from-
that-
when
there
he
was
when he
that-
did Minnesota with Thug and everybody. That's when I was like,
That was the
oh,
remix.
shit.
Well, yeah, that was the remix. The original didn't have them.
I'm talking. You talking about original Minnesota?
Yeah.
I didn't even know those were
There-
original.
yeah, like a lot of those first early SoundCloud shit. I mean, there was another dude, K Supreme and shit. He was kind of buzzing too.
It's kind of like Young Bands getting a Lil Yachty feature at the time for me. Young Bands may have been hot, but him getting a Lil Yachty feature told me like, oh, he's expanding and people are really messing with him type shit, you know.
I'm trying
back
to think
then.
of a rapper that, like, I know X didn't really have cosigns, to be honest. He didn't really. Nobody was really fucking with him.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I guess
he
you
grew
could
a huge
say
fan base.
his whole crew was pretty hot at the time, like Wi-Fi's funeral.
You could say
Ski
everybody
Mask.
in members only, obviously huge cosign because of X, but X himself, Nobody was really fucking
I feel like
with him.
at a certain point they were all on an even scale, and then when X went to jail, his shit went crazy.
Well, talent-wise, X was miles ahead of all of them and shit, and
OD,
Ski.
OD.
But I feel you on that, cause the only person that I know that when he was alive that was really fucking with X was Kodak Black. Fucking Kendrick actually tweeted 17. You know about that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, when 17 came out, he was like, just heard this for like the 8th time. If you want real thoughts, raw emotion, listen to this, and he posted the album 17. Kendrick, bro. When it came out, yeah. There weren't too many rappers. He didn't really do features.
I was gonna say like Denzel Curry, but he had Raider Clan, so like.
Yep, there you go.
It's
hard.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
ASAP Rocky, I mean, he really didn't have any. He honestly didn't really have any. Honestly.
Like from other rappers, because
Right.
Yams was
holding
I get
it
what
down.
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
ASAP
though.
might be like homegrown.
Low key though. Like who really was giving him that cosign back then? I mean, Space Ghost.
After he established what he did for like that summer.
Maybe you could say Space Ghost Pert, boy.
Yeah, but
You know?
that was more like stylistic. Like I feel like nobody really knew.
But
he
it's
was
still
fucking.
a cosign though. You know what I mean? I feel like a cosign is just for you to get more known.
They were literally cool for like 2 months.
For like
Shit is
2
crazy.
months, right? So what's an example that you think didn't work out? Because you know how I said, is it beneficial or do you think there's an example of like, dang, he should have never did that. It wasn't worth it. He should have went a separate way. You know what I mean?
I won't say any names, but signing to an artist
It's not the best idea.
is not the best idea, depending on who it is. You know, because your whole career is contingent on what they do.
I just remembered.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, but when Dirk was coming up, you know who co-signed him?
French.
Yeah. And I'm so glad he didn't sign to that
Bro,
shit.
they literally wasted his time at that spot, man. Like,
But he got exposure from that though, the Coke Boy shit, Dirk.
but that was so random. Tell me not. That was
it
a
was
little
random.
random to
It was
me.
very random.
That was random as hell.
Yeah, they had some
So-
good bangers together too. That's the crazy shit. But yeah, he was repping that Coke Boy shit. Everybody thought he was signed.
I remember
A lot of Dirk fans don't even remember
back
that
then,
shit.
my man's Joe Hef actually got a Dirk feature.
Oh
back
shit,
then, yeah.
word. I wonder how much that was. Like $3,000.
Nah,
How
I
long
don't
ago
know.
was that?
Actually, it might have not been Dirk. Actually, never mind.
Think Gucci had a cosign, or
Cut
that's
that
too
out.
old?
Gucci had a co-sign with Young Jeezy.
So Jeezy was
Bacon
out
and
first.
grilled cheesy. Yeah.
Shit, that's a good question though. How y'all
Mm-hmm.
feel about that? Like, is it worth it?
Who made it without a cosign? Because it's pretty rare. I'm sure there's a bunch that we're not thinking of, but
Trippy got it from Lil Wop. At first, I'm dead ass though. I'm not even
first of
joking.
all, hey yo,
I'm. Did 6ix9ine have a code? Yeah, he did. Zillakami,
yeah.
right? I'm
Yep.
thinking of a bunch of rappers and shit.
Bayshore's own Zillakami.
Did TJ have a cosign?
Lil TJ?
Yeah. Not a cosign,
Nah.
but he kind of blew up from Polo G shit.
Nah, they both blew up together. Lil TJ took over the summer, man. Like from like springtime to summer, he was killing it. He dropped like 5-6 songs in a row that were pretty fire on
Would you
on
say-
SoundCloud, and then he got signed.
Would you say Fabio had a bunch of cosigns?
I think Fabio just had good timing with what the time was shifting to, you know? It was going from mumble rap, which is still is a version of now, but now the beats are completely different. It's like
Yeah.
very European expired, so
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good. Let us know how y'all feel about all that. All right, so boom, hot takes, bruh. Spicy, caliente, cilantro. You feel me? So I got a little comment actually on my most recent Up Next documentary for Young Chris. Very, very interesting comment, bruh. So I kind of just skimmed through it, but he said,
what we got?
not hating on the kid, talking about Young Chris, but I don't see much longevity in any of these new underground rappers. Best case scenario, they have a huge hit and get their money and go. He seems really cool and his music is nice, but this wave feels exactly like the 2017-ish wave. Just like how Lil Pump and Smoke Purp was making turn-up music. So, yeah. How you feel about that?
Interesting.
Like, he doesn't see them lasting very long.
I've never heard a comparison to the 2017. I've heard comparisons to 2016. It's interesting to think about Lil Pump, Smoke Purp, those type of artists. Man,
Yeah, because if those
that's
weren't
an interesting
as
take.
melodic, I feel like that was more aggressive, like faster paced shit.
Like,
2017.
yeah.
You know, like the mosh pit shit. So
That's a really good take. I mean, there's gonna be some standouts. I think
what about Young Chris specifically? Have you heard his shit?
I heard 2 songs, "The Boy"
It's very
and then the one
fast
that he
paced.
blew up on.
It's very like he doesn't let the beat breathe. I go to the store and they you know, it's very like
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people that listen to that are just gonna hear it and then not really like recite the words like that.
right. I hope for the best, but I don't see it lasting past another year. Personally, there are guys like Derek Yeater, Mr. Yeet.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably last like 2-3 years on a good scale. Maybe not. Who knows? But if anybody has a decent trajectory, it's gonna be Fago.
Because it's more like appealing.
I feel like it's more appealing, widespread. Pause.
yeah.
But
More melodic, more
Facts.
he can
Facts.
sing, more vocal range, I guess.
more vocal range. That's the perfect.
Not as
analogy, man.
not as one dimensional.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't say Young Chris is one dimensional. I'm just saying, a lot of these new rappers kind of do that style, that rapping over their own breath. They punch in super
Yeah.
right
yeah.
after.
That's definitely a wave for sure.
All right, let's go. My boy Dante. Damn, you fucked up, bruh. Trey Young's name is on the lease at Madison Square Garden. That's not right, son. That's not cool because he from the A. So I said, all right, okay, I see how you playing, bro. That's not even cool. He also said TDE had a great run, but they're not at all top tier anymore. Kendrick carried, and when he leaves, it'll fold. J-Rock, Q, Isaiah Rashad are all nice, but they can't carry the weight. Like Kendrick.
Bruh. As much as it pains me, man, it's
shit hurts?
true.
Damn, true.
Bruh.
Shout out 2 Chainz, man.
I don't know what's going on with the TDE label, but nobody has dropped in like 3-4 years.
I think didn't
I
Isaiah
think
drop?
SZA.
I could have sworn he did. Oh
Okay.
yeah, we talked about this. I was like, oh well, he dropped the soap.
Oh yeah. Anyways, besides that, I think before that, which was like probably over the summer that came out. Before that, it had been like 3-4 years.
Yeah, J-Rock hasn't dropped since 2018 with his Redemption
That
tape.
was
It's like
really
a blue
good.
cover.
I think SZA,
Schoolboy Q 2019, so it's been 3 years.
What did he drop in 2019?
Crash Talk.
Crash Talk. That was
Yeah.
2019. I
Yeah.
thought that was like
2011.
17.
Nah, that was 2019.
Yeah. So I think with Kendrick moving on to his own label, what's it called? June Land or some shit like that.
Yeah, some shit like that.
No, that's a restaurant.
It's like
That's
J-Line.
a restaurant in the city. Fucking. Ever since he's done that, I feel like TDE is like kind of in shambles, bro.
Yeah.
Because Absol's not driving. J-Rock, Schoolboy, SZA.
SZA did though, I think, right? Didn't you?
That
say
was like 2016.
Oh my God, no way! It's been that long.
No. 2017. 2017.
Is that her like sitting down?
Right, with all the TVs. Man, I don't know.
Damn, man. TDE, what's up with y'all? My boy Pat said I guess Iggy Azalea is better than Lotto. My boy Dante said you're drunk.
I don't know. I don't.
He
I
said
fuck with Lotto.
possibly, but Iggy retiring was as sad as Kobe's retirement. Get the fuck.
No, he trolling.
He trolling. He has to be. My boy Hip Hop Collector said the production on Dog Food is better than the production on Illmatic.
What do you think?
I don't know. I never heard Dog Food.
I mean, neither. But
So,
but
to be honest,
we all say, at least when I say we, I mean me. I say that the production on that was trash. I'm not gonna lie.
damn.
And a lot of people say
That's
that
low
it's trash.
key what makes Illmatic Illmatic. Obviously, the bars is there, but the beats are
I
hard,
mean,
man.
There are hard beats, but amongst Nas's career, I should say, he's been notorious for bad beats.
You're a whore because you haven't listened to anything. My boy said McDonald's over In-N-Out.
But,
Have you had In-N-Out?
Yes. L.A. You got to get everything animal style.
Animal style? The hell is
Yeah.
that?
It's the style at In and Out. If you don't get it that way, you're sus.
My boy says Tupac's first verse on his song Pain. Do you know that? Damn, slacking. He said it proves a big part, not all, of the new generation of rappers is lost. Maybe we should listen to that.
We'll put Pain right here.
But he also said Carter 1 is less than Carter 3.
Less?
Yeah, he put an
Oh.
L. That means that Carter 3 is better than Carter 1. I mean, that's not a hot take. I mean,
It's pretty obvious.
my boy says A$AP Rocky's the most talented artist still alive to come out from the last 10 years.
Wow.
Tyler Creator got something to say about that.
Yeah, that's definitely one of his.
I would low-key put Juice WRLD up there as well
Well, I think
in terms of talent.
I
Hell
don't.
yeah.
I don't even think he's talking about.
Oh, wait,
just
he
music.
said still alive. What
I
am
don't
talking
even think he's talking about music though, like just music.
It doesn't have to, but you don't think Tyler is just music? I mean, not just music?
No, he's talented with clothing.
That's what I'm saying. So I think Tyler and A$AP, I would say, is like top 2 talent-wise.
Drake maybe, but he doesn't really do production too much.
Of course he's talented, yeah. I would say Tyler is more low-key.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
would
me.
agree.
Boy says, Something You Forgot is Lil Wayne's best song.
Something you forgot.
I know you don't remember that? That's a classic. He never Hold on, boy, real quick, just so you could refresh your memory. How you forgot this shit? Hold on. I've been waiting. Yeah, boy, come on, man. Come on, I know you heard this,
That
boy.
shit is.
That's a classic right there. 14 years ago it was
And what do you
uploaded.
say?
It's the best Lil Wayne song of all time.
Bugging.
People say that a lot, so it's not really a hot take. People say that a lot about that song.
Let Me Fix My Hat is his best.
Let Me
song.
Fix My Hat. Damn, I
Nah,
think his
it's,
best
it's
song.
not his best Wayne. It's not his best
His
song.
best
but
song is
it's just a fun
called
song.
No Quitter, Go Getter, where he dedicates it to Michael Phelps, boy.
I
No
think-
curses too. That's the crazy shit. 3 verses.
I think
Hard.
Top Wayne songs is 3P, A Milli.
Oh my, look at this basic motherfucker.
A Milli though, even though it was
So
popular,
basic,
bro.
bro.
3P is not a hit.
That's
It's
a
an album
basic
cut.
choice. That's all Carter 3 you just mentioned.
They're not gonna know Demolition 1 and 2. That's my personal favorite.
All right.
Demolition 1 and 2. You don't even know about Let Me Fix My Hat. Let Me Fix My Hat. My
Boy,
hat.
how you gonna tell me? Nah, I don't know that song.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
exactly.
But I do know a lot of Wayne.
Fakada.
Bitch. My boy said, I believe if Travis can release 1 or 2 more classics, he will surpass Drake.
Who?
Travis.
Nah, man.
And surpass him in what? In terms of, I think he kind of already has more, like the same amount of classics as Drake.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Nah, you're bugging.
How I'm bugging.
Bro, this man's been making classics since 09. That's 13
Talking about
years.
albums. Drake got like 4. I think if Travis has 1 more, he'll be the same shit as Drake.
Okay, albums? I thought
Yeah.
it was songs.
No, I'm talking about classic projects.
Let's go over it then. We got Nothing Was the Same. Are we gonna count Views as a classic?
Nah, not for me.
Okay.
I don't think so. It's too
Yeah.
if you gotta like hesitate, I feel like it's not really classic.
If you're reading this,
Yes.
what's
Take Care.
Take Care. The one with headlines, is that Take Care?
Yeah. You could debate Thank Me Later, but
Thank
that's
Me Later. I think Thank Me Later is a
is
classic.
it Thank Me Now or Thank Me Later?
Thank Me Tomorrow.
Thank Me Next Week. But yeah, Travis has Birds, Rodeo, and Travis and Astroworld. I mean, shit. You could put Days Before Rodeo too if you want to say that.
Oh. Classic.
And then
yeah.
I'm not gonna say the Jack Boy shit was a classic, but that was a good tape too, even though it wasn't just Trav.
Al Farrow? Nah, we're not counting.
Nah, there are some good songs on there. I bet. My boy said you could learn more from Dinner with 50 Cent than Dinner with Jay-Z. That's a hot take, boy. There we go. Spiciness.
I don't agree with what you say. What do you say, my man?
Maybe more street shit. I mean, Hove knows a lot about that too, so I don't know. What more could you learn from him than you can from Jay-Z?
I mean, Jay-Z's a billionaire.
I mean, 50 got bread too, but I see what you're saying.
He ain't got a Billy though.
My boy said Kendrick Lamar is a better rapper than Eminem. That's not a hot take. You could go both ways.
It could be a hot take because I feel like
if you would have said Smoke Perp is better than Eminem and whatever, then that's a hot take.
that's not a hot take.
But it's Kendrick Lamar.
That's ridiculous.
I feel you, but it's Kendrick, so it's not hot. If he would have said fucking J. Cole, maybe, not even, sorry. Friday Night Vinyl, don't come from my head.
I'm pretty sure if we was to put up a poll.
But if he would have said Uzi or somebody like that, then yeah, but
Okay.
Kendrick is fucking better than Eminem. Fuck out of here.
There you go.
There you go. Let's get it. Love is Rage 2 is one of the greatest albums of all time. I mean, the album's not bad, so it's not.
I feel like that's going to go down as one of the better tapes from that era.
It already
Probably
is. It's in the Hall of Fame already. That, 17, you know what I'm saying? There's certain shit. You could put Smoke Perp shit in there too. Death Star. Love is Rage 2 is better than Astroworld and Rodeo.
Not Rodeo.
Not Rodeo?
No.
Yeah. I think it's not better than Astroworld either.
Yeah.
I love Love is Rage 2 though. Mac Miller needs to be discussed more often when it comes to top rappers of the current gen. He's right up there with dudes like Travis, J. Cole. I see what he means. Kendrick, etc. I would even say he's better. He's got a better discography than Travis and J. Cole. Hot take.
Interesting.
Must be a big Mac.
You know what's funny? He wasn't on the radio when he was on a label.
Interesting.
So before he was on a label, he had radio play, which is interesting. I feel like for his major run, he got into the drugs heavy. So his music changed too. So you came out with a lot of different music the last like 3-4 years from him, you know.
Yeah, but
Especially
that doesn't mean anything really in terms like, what are you trying to say? Like it's just not, it was worse or something?
No, it just wasn't. It wasn't something to compare to J. Cole, Drake. Like it wasn't. I would never think to put Mac Miller up there.
Okay, I feel like he's always been underrated though.
That's for sure. I mean,
period.
I think he's definitely one of the tastemakers for sure.
My boy says Young KO should be forefront on the rage scene, bro. Too hard. You know Young KO? What you think about that? He should be in the forefront of this.
I've
whole
heard a few
rage
songs.
Scene.
He's cool.
Cool. Yeah. The new Lotto album is better than what Gunna and Dirk put out this year. 777 is called, right? I haven't heard it.
I heard one song with Wayne and Childish Gambino. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
But it ain't better than Gunna and Dirk? Somebody say you just chatting at this point. Damn. My boy said Prime Wayne would have the most Billboard hits if mixtape songs could chart. Damn. Shout out to my boy Wayne. Shout out to this dude right here, Lil Slayer. Yo, imagine how many Billboard hits he would have from back then with all those freestyles and
of course, man.
Mixtapes. That's a good take, man.
Man, this podcast speaks on Wayne all the time, and it's always we got to give him his just due.
Yo,
he's the best.
Was Wayne ever on Drink Champs? They gotta put him on there.
So.
I don't remember.
Yes, I feel like he thought 21 Savage was a group. I think that was.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yo, Wayne is so forgetful. He forgot about his smash hit with DJ Khaled, Rick Ross. He said,
"The We Taking Over."
Yes, I am a beast.
Yeah.
Feed me rappers, feed me beats.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa is saying the song to him, and he's like, I don't remember that song.
Oh
like,
my God!
yo.
You think it's the weed?
And DJ Khaled is like, shit, I'm sure it's more than the weed, but DJ Khaled's like, yo, this song changed my life.
Yo.
You have no idea. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, what the fuck?
He deadass looked at him and was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what the fuck you talking
Sorry about that.
about. I don't know what you talking about.
That's deadass.
I shot myself.
Wiz Khalifa looked like a kid at that table, like in a candy store.
Yeah, he was mad happy.
Mad excited.
He was saying he's one of the last bits of like the CD era kind of and shit like that, knocking on labels' doors. It's kind of the end of that before like the internet started going. Even though he did come up off, Dat Piff and all that.
Facts.
Boy said Booth Pack Mookie is next to blow up plus 1600J. This dude is so tapped in with the underground, like so hard that like
Booth Pack.
he be naming so many. That's that Mosey shit. Booth Pack. Remember
Booth Pack. Yo, that name got me fucking
Booth Pack. My boy Hip Hop Fiend said Puff Daddy and Master P were the killers of the '90s golden age.
The Killers?
Yeah, but like, how's that a hot take though?
Let's move on.
That shit don't make no sense. I think that's all of them for now, boy. I think that's it.
That's that?
Some dude said King Vamp made everyone. That's not a hot take. Yeah. Make sure y'all comment hot takes, man.
Yes.
For next episode.
Comment your hot takes
Comment
in the
that
video,
shit.
okay?
Come on.
We're going to try to transition from asking for hot takes on Instagram and just having it in the comment section.
Yes.
Good old algorithm for you. Let's do
man.
that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, episode 10, man.
Get the interaction.
We're 10 deep, man.
Engagement. 10 deep. Well, 11 because we had an episode 0. So technically, it's 11 episodes.
Yes.
Appreciate all you guys.
Man.
Feedback going crazy.
Enjoying the ride, man.
Enjoying the ride.
Yo,
It's
my
fun.
boy, let me get
It's
another
fun.
one.
That was
you
whack.
that
That was
guy.
whack. Yeah, the bubble sound.
Let's work.